Hi, I'm Victoria from Biku Designs. Welcome to Studio Biku, my tiny little atelier in the middle of Shimokitazawa in Tokyo. Today's video is a little bit overdue. I've been holding off until it was completely finished. I'm doing a little bit of reno on my Genkan area of the studio, which is the little hallway that you walk into and usually remove your shoes in Japanese homes. So phase one was I started by putting some flooring in. Phase two was a whole year later when I got hold of some paper doors, some shoji doors, which are like the ones behind me. I managed to get them for free from a lovely friend, and I installed them myself in a very, very, very simple way. So watch until the end and you'll see the complete transformation. See you later, bye. When I first moved into the studio, this was what I had to deal with. There was grease on the floor and this really odd system bathroom, which I now use for storage. And I tried my best to cover it with curtains and it just wasn't cutting it. So the plan was to get some shoji screens. So we're going to clean it up. Let's go. I'd already done the kitchen floor, so I felt like this would be really easy because it was a tiny little space. But actually it was harder because it was a tiny little space. As I did with the kitchen, I'm using double-sided tape to stop the cushion flooring from moving around once I've cut it to the right size. Now I'm going to go cut the liner while that's sort of settling in, and off we go. I've got to remember the size now. I think it's, I'm going to double check because I think it's 94. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Measuring I did. Yeah, looks good. And there we have it, the floor is finished, hooray! But now there's the problem of trying to disguise the bathroom. My lovely friend Yoko had been keeping an eye on the updates in the studio, and she said that she was moving out of her house and that the landlord was demolishing it, and did I want a bunch of shoji screen doors? The answer was of course yes, and here I am on my way to go and retrieve them. A big thanks to Yoko for these amazing screen doors, and also to Gold Star Moving Services for getting them back to my studio. I've added a link to Gold Star Moving Services in the description below. We're back at the studio and the doors have arrived, and they are really massive. They're 2 meters tall, which is great because it's going to cover the whole of this terrible system bathroom. My plan actually only called for 3 doors, but she had 6, and so I said yes to all of them, which meant that I had to find room for 3 more. Now, in the high traffic areas, having paper doors is just not viable, so I decided to remove all the washi paper. The paper had been torn from the move here and there anyway, so I decided to wet it to remove all the old paste and pull the whole paper off the back. My plan was to replace this old paper with fabric, so it looks like washi, but it's a little bit more stable, with people brushing past it while they're taking the shoes off and putting the shoes on. This process was such a satisfying one, pulling the paper off and then scraping the remains of it from the frame. It was just such a lot of fun. A final wipe down with a microfiber cloth, got all the dust that was left there and last bits of paste and paper, and then this is what was left. I gave the shoji a little bit of time to dry and then started to staple up some calico fabric that I had in my stash, so it was basically free. My plan for the installation was really simple. It was to put one of the fabric doors behind another fabric door and then install brackets at the bottom and also at the top. And then the door behind just simply stays there and just slides in and out. Previously there had been this huge silver duct from the bathroom to the outside, and I asked my landlord very nicely if he would mind if I replaced it. So I pulled it out of the wall and then put some sticky wallpaper on to cover the hole. And here's the final Genkan reveal. It's very basic, but it's super fresh and clean and a lot more welcoming than it was before. Nice new floor, lovely shoji screens that cover the whole of that bathroom almost to the ceiling, and I love coming in here every day. If you'd like to visit Studio Biku when you're in Tokyo, feel free to pop in and have a little chat and a browse of all the different items from the 12 different makers we have in store. All the details are in the description below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you soon!